The Ministry of Health insists that the COVID-19 vaccination process remains voluntary, despite an earlier directive that only those who are fully vaccinated will receive access to public services. This comes after Kenya received 4.6 million doses of the Astazeneca and the Johnson & Johnson vaccines from the governments of Argentina and Germany that are set to boost the country's COVID-19 vaccination drive. And as Raquel Muigai reports, Kenya is on high alert following the confirmation of Omicron cases in neighboring Uganda.
The 21st December deadline is fast approaching, a date when the Ministry of Health is set to make true its claims of denying persons not fully vaccinated any access to public services.
Let's not be the usual thing of waiting until the last minute for you to start rushing for your vaccine. We have set that deadline very clearly and a long time ago to say that if you want to get on the train, if you want to go to a restaurant, if you want to go to a government office, if you want to get onto a plane, if you want to leave Kenya, you will have to be vaccinated.
According to Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe, the ministry's decision does not in any way indicate that vaccination is mandatory.
If you don't want to be vaccinated, that's fine with us. So you'll be free to operate in a manner that you can. I'm sure you'll be quite creative in doing so. But we cannot risk other Kenyans because of the fact that one or two people do not wish to be vaccinated.
This comes as Kenya received the largest consignment of COVID-19 vaccines since it started vaccinating its population against the virus. 4.3 million doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine from the federal government of Germany and 400,000 doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine from the government of Argentina. The doses jetting into the country at a time when the ministry had just announced that the one-dose shot of the Johnson & Johnson vaccines were not available.
No one is safe until everyone is safe. And that's why we regard it as our responsibility to contribute and to help our partners worldwide.
And in the course of the week, we shall also be receiving some 1.2 million doses again of Johnson & Johnson from the United States of America.
Only 11% of Kenya's population has been fully vaccinated, a representation of just 3 million people. Another 4.6 million have been partially vaccinated. On Wednesday, faith leaders are expected to launch the national COVID-19 vaccination campaign, where they will commit to allow the Ministry of Health to use places of worship as venues of COVID-19 vaccination. With the new consignment coupled up with a vaccination rate of at least 100,000 people a day, Kenya hopes to vaccinate 10 million adults by the end of December.
We cannot relent until we have overcome this COVID-19 completely.
Kenya, however, remains on high alert following confirmation by the Uganda Virus Research Institute that 7 cases of the Omicron variant were detected in the country. According to the country's Director of Clinical Services, the variant was detected in travelers from South Africa and Nigeria who arrived in Uganda on November 29th. 5 of the travelers were from Nigeria and 2 came from South Africa. Raquel Muigai, Citizen TV.